Hi, and a very, very good evening to all of you in the audience here with us today. We are so excited to come back to our new year, new session with renewed energy and enthusiasm, back to our Empower T1D learning sessions with our amazing clinicians as well as T1D support organizations. So first of all, let me start with wishing all of you a new year. And today we are going to have a very nice combination session. We're going to have the science part and tech part, by Dr. Tejas. And we have Dr. Manisha here with us, the co-founder of Empower T1D. And what we want to really do is first, we'll be going with the tech part where Dr. Tejas will be sharing with us about the amazing app, MADHU RAKSHA. Some of you were there at tie-up, and at the open mic, Dr. Tejas presented to us the features of the MADHU RAKSHA app. It's an amazing, all-inclusive, comprehensive app which helps people living with type 1 diabetes as well as their caregivers and their clinical team to manage all aspects of T1D care. Along with that, we are going to have a nice discussion. So stay on for the engaging discussion. You can all participate, come up with your questions. So note down your questions at the end of the session. We will be discussing the questions. And followed by that, today we have an amazing New Year open mic session where all of you in the audience will be able to give us your suggestions and see how we can work together for this 2026. So with this, I'd like to introduce Sciences. Dr. Tejas is a registered dietitian, a certified diabetes educator, a consultant nutritionist, and she's affiliated with the diabetes unit at KEM Hospital Research Center, Pune. As I see, she is affiliated with a lot of other medical institutes of Pune, and she has amazing achievements in her resume. She's a recipient of the Inspire Fellowship DST, and she has over 12 papers published in international and national reviewed journals. And the best part, as I see, she has published over 100 plus videos on diabetes awareness. Wow, Dr. Tejas, we are so delighted to welcome you here today. And we have our evergreen Dr. Manisha Gupta to take the lead on the session. She needs no introduction. Her energy and her passion towards type 1 care is known by everyone in the fraternity. So without taking more time, I'll hand over to our amazing speakers for the day and see you guys enjoy this amazing tech-enabled session.
Thank you so much, Riddhi, for setting this stage for all of us. A very happy new year. So new year comes with a lot of new beginning, new resolutions, and plenty of new things. So whatever you can think of, and trust me, rules are meant to be broken. So make your own rules and break it. But do not compromise with your health. So learn MADHU RAKSHA. MADHU RAKSHA is a very good app. Personally use it for a lot of T1Ds, and I wish like every T1D must have this, learn the carb counting through this, and this is how you can very well manage the one of the pillar of diabetes. So over to you, Tejas. Please begin with your amazing session on MADHU RAKSHA, which so to best of my knowledge, I think you were the creator of this. Yes. So yes, looking forward to learn more from you. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Manisha ma'am and Riddhi, for introducing me to this forum, and wish you all a very happy new year. So let me start by sharing my screen. So just let me know when my screen is visible. Can you see the screen?
Yes, it's visible, Tejas. Yeah. So you put it on a presentation mode?
Yeah. I've already put, so I think it's visible now.
Yes, perfect. Please go ahead.
So let's begin. I think some of you might have seen this app or have used this app, but I'm going to talk about it in details today. with some important features in front of you. See, this app is known as MADHU RAKSHA, and Madhu is meant diabetes. Madhu is sweet, so it's made for people, sweet people like you. So it's Madhu Raksha. Raksha is to protect. So the app offers protection to people with type 1 diabetes. And as it is mentioned that it is a ready reckoner. So you can refer to it anytime, whenever you are in trouble, whenever you are in some concerns, whenever you are confused, or when you want to know more or know something new about type 1 diabetes, or if you have any questions in your mind, you can easily refer to this app and get your answers at one click. Okay, so this is an Android and iPhone app, and it's a free app, so you need not pay for this app. And we have now total 3,000 plus registered users as of now. See, as type 1 diabetes is not very common, that the users may not be, I mean, you cannot see very high numbers, but this app we commonly use in our type 1 diabetes clinic at Pune, Diabetes Unit KEM Hospital Pune, and some other parts of the country, or some other clinics in the country also use this app. And currently it's version 13.3. So we have modified this app every now and then as we get some new suggestions, or as we come across some problems, we solve those quickly and we update the app very regularly. So we launched this app in December 2014. So it's now 12th year of the app, and 13th version. So okay, so this app is mainly meant for those with type 1 diabetes, and not only them but their caretakers. So sometimes it may happen that at diagnosis the kid is very small, and he or she may not be able to read or write or know more about it through these various resources. So parents are supposed to use this app. Even healthcare professionals, as type 1 is not that common, in some remote area where healthcare professionals are not well trained about type 1 diabetes, they can easily refer to this app and manage type 1 quite well, because the information in this app is really mentioned in easy format, point-wise manner, and very easy to understand and implement. So this app is developed by our unit at Diabetes Unit KEM, and we call it Club 1. So Club 1 is an initiative especially for type 1 diabetic individuals, and Hinduja Foundation has supported for this app. So thanks to them. And let's begin. Let's explore the app further. So why MADHU RAKSHA? So MADHU RAKSHA, we thought of this name based on Ram Raksha. So you might have heard about this, a small book, Ram Raksha, where, there are some mantras written for God Ram, and it's said that if you read Ram Raksha, or if you chant it, you get mental strength, you get mental peace, and your fears you can overcome. You can overcome your obstacles, and it's good for health. It's said that this book is helpful. So similarly, for people with type 1 diabetes, this app is going to be helpful, and that is why we call it MADHU RAKSHA, and it can be really helpful for you. And we call it your pocket diabuddy, so you can keep it in a pocket. So it's your diabuddy, so somebody who helps you, somebody who is with you in your diabetes management. So we also call it pocket diabuddy. So as you can see, this app is available in 3 languages: English, Hindi, and Marathi. And I'm going to show you the English part of it, English version, but you can always refer to other languages wherever you're comfortable. So as I said, it gives precise guidelines. So there are no long paragraphs in this app. You need not read too long, just precise point-wise guidelines, just one-liner tips are there in this app under different headings. And there are some practical tips. So it's not theoretical, but practically. So some of the tips you may not be able to see in the books, but these are practical tips. Whatever we have observed, whatever we have experienced all these years, we have mentioned them as practical tips on basic survival skills. So the skills which are really important to manage type 1 diabetes. like your insulin injection or monitoring. I'll show you the main menu, but on such basic survival skills, this app is designed. So here is the main menu where you can see in header we have put this 3 tabs which are really frequently used. So contact numbers. So we have our own contact numbers in this tab from diabetes unit, KEM Pune, but you can add your contact numbers too. So there's a provision to add your doctor's number. So you can easily contact the doctor through this app. We have calculators, which are again very commonly used feature in the MADHU RAKSHA app. I'm going to show you the calculators in details. And sick day care, yes. In sick day care, we have again very useful guidelines to manage your sickness or illness at home without hospital admission. So I think these 3 are very frequently used tabs. But again, we have only, I think, 12 or 13 tabs where we have mentioned all basic survival skills like insulin injection technique. This is basic survival skill for T1D. So without injection techniques, T1D management is not possible. Same is the case with blood sugar monitoring. You must monitor your sugar levels, and the tips regarding that are mentioned under this. This is hypo management. Again, hypo management you must know, and the precise calculations are shown or given, or the precise pathway, the flow chart is mentioned under this. Under nutrition, you have again good guidelines, like guidelines for your how your plate should look like, or the signal method where glycemic index of food is mentioned, or taken into consideration, and red, yellow, green signal foods are mentioned. Then calculator, carb counting calculator also comes under nutrition as well as under calculators, but yes, that's important feature of this app. Then exercise, we have again precise guidelines, what to expect before, after, during workout, how to take care, how not to land in hypo. So such guidelines you will see under exercise tab. Management in school, yes, so it's very important. Many kids won't like taking injections in the school, but what should be done, how to approach teachers. Then we also teach parents and kids how to talk to their teachers, how to talk to their peers regarding type 1. So such guidelines are there in the management in school part. Then tips for traveling, yes, very important, because while traveling you should take into consideration certain important things if you have T1. So that is mentioned in tips for insulin pump users. Again, simple flow chart is given how to prevent ketoacidosis on insulin pump, and the simple pathway is given. Diabag, what should you carry when you are going out of your home, or out of station, or whenever you step out of your home or out of your place, what should you carry with you? Simple checklist is given where you can refer to it on regular basis and update your bag. Then annual checkup, yes, which tests are important for to carry out every year. And again, we have given the list, as well as there is a provision to upload your annual checkup reports in this tab. So you can keep them at one place and refer to them whenever required. Then again, this is a very important section, resources. So as I said, all tabs, they will give you guidelines in point-wise manner. But if somebody wants to know more or learn more about a specific survival skill, like for example, if I want to know more about nutrition, if I want to know more about hypo management, then I can refer to the resources part. And in the resources part, our team has written more than 30 articles on different survival skills in detail. So if you want to read in details, yes, that is also available under this section. And every tab, you will have the links for those resources. Like under blood sugar monitoring, you will have a link. If you want to read more, the app will direct you to the resources part where the article on blood sugar monitoring is available. Then again, reference websites, where we have mentioned the authentic websites, because whenever you visit Google and ask certain question, you may not get appropriate answer, or the answers can be misleading. So to get authentic answers, to get expert answers, or the doctor's part, or whatever is scientific answer, that the available websites or authentic websites are shown, or even authentic books are linked to the ebooks are given under this section, reference websites and books. Then this is again important section, FAQs about type 1 diabetes. So we have many questions in mind, especially when we get diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So parents can refer to these questions before asking somebody. They can refer to this part, FAQs, and if they have questions, they can just click on the category. So if suppose I have a question on nutrition, I can just go to FAQ page. I can select the nutrition tab, and I can see the FAQs mentioned over there. 99% it happens that I can see the question in my mind under this section. And if you can't see the question, again, there is a provision to type your question and submit it to us. We get it on our email and we get back to you within 48 hours. So this is again useful part. Videos. So we have again many videos in type 1. Me, my colleagues from type 1 diabetes unit, we have recorded, designed many informative videos, interactive videos where you can have more information about different features of T1D. This is again a very crucial page, I would say, history page for emergency. So in case of emergency situations, if you are, if you need to get admitted, at that time, there is no time to recollect everything. What is your dosages are going on? What is your medication going on? Or what complications you have? Do you have any other, test reports done? So everything will be kept under one place in this tab, history page for emergency, where you will have to answer some questions and the app will generate a PDF so that you can save that PDF with you. And in case of emergency, you can just share that PDF with your family doctor or wherever you are planning to get admitted or wherever needed. Okay. And again, very interesting part of the app is quiz. So I'm going to show you the quiz in details at the end. But yes, quiz is meant for knowledge exchange and to check whatever you have understood by browsing this app, or what do you really know about type 1? Do you have enough knowledge? So the quiz will assess that. So this is overall, overview of the app, just in one page or one slide, but I'm going to show you some important features in details. So yes, this is just to show you how a page or how a tab in MADHU RAKSHA looks like. If you click on a tab, see if I click on injection technique tab, I will see just 12 important guidelines about insulin injection technique. And wherever needed, we have also shown the images or pictures. And again, here you will see read more. So if you click on read more, if you want to know more, if you want to read in details about it, you just need to click on read more and the app will take you to the resources part where the articles on insulin injection technique are mentioned or they are saved. Okay. Then calculators related to insulin injection are also given a link here, like calculate your insulin sensitivity ratio, IS ratio. You can calculate even through this page or directly from calculator tab. Correction dose you can calculate, and everywhere the references are mentioned under the at the end of the page, bottom of the page. So you can refer to that material or PDF as well. So this is how a page, a particular page or a particular tab in MADHU RAKSHA looks like. See, this is the annual checkup app. As I mentioned, we have given a list which annual checkup should be done by a person with diabetes, type 1 diabetes. If you want to read more about it, you can just say read more and the article will get open. And at the end, you can upload your annual checkup report with the date and your PDF or report where you can just save it. And here at the bottom, you can see the previously uploaded reports. Yes, this is a really interesting part. We have 6 calculators in the MADHU RAKSHA app. First one is IS ratio calculator, where you know that you have to just put your insulin type and then you have to put the total daily dose. With that, app will calculate IS ratio for you. In your correction dose calculator, you have to just put your current blood glucose and your IS ratio, and the app will give you correction dose automatically calculated. You need not remember the formulae or the mathematical part. You need not do manually. IC ratio is again insulin to carb ratio, where you can just add total daily dose and your IC ratio will be there. This is a important part. Count carbs in your meal. I'm going to show that to you later, but you can really count carbs in your meal. You can just select the food items you are going to eat and the app will give you carb counting. Calculate insulin dose for the meal. Here you have to first count carbs, then add carbs in this calculator and your IC ratio, and the app will calculate insulin dose for a particular meal. And this is again important calculator, how much glucose should I take in hypo, because it happens that in hypo we roughly take certain amount of glucose or sugar or honey, whatever it is, and it happens that mostly we take in excess. So the glycemic excursions, what we call, like very low sugar and very high sugar, is very common in such case. Like in hypo, if you take excessive sugar or glucose, your sugar goes very high. So it's important to take appropriate amount of glucose to correct hypo, and how much is needed is shown in the app according to your weight. So you can use such calculators to manage your T1 precisely. So this is carb counting calculator. I'm going to show you that in detail. So IC ratio, though I just mentioned. So we have 300 commonly consumed Indian foods listed in the app. And again, we have recently added, with Manisha ma'am's suggestion, voice input option in the app. Like you need not type the foods, but you can just add foods with the voice input. So you can just click on this mic and you can just say one chapati or one katori dal or whatever it is, and the app will automatically select those foods, and then see, you will get your carb counting at one click. So if I just said one apple, so the app will select one apple and show me the carb counting of one apple. So that's how you can try. Then yes, again, in case of emergency situations or sick days, there are again precise guidelines and very important, what I would say, the guidelines which can really prevent hospitalization. So many of our patients have benefited from this. Hospitalization will cost minimum 10, 15, 30,000, 50,000 rupees at one go. But if you can just refer to this app, you can take necessary steps and you can really prevent hospitalization. Many of our patients have done that. So here, if you're really not well, if you're sick, you can go to this page, monitoring treatment, insulin, everything you'll get. What are important guidelines are mentioned again, which medicines should be kept handy. The list of those medicines will be there. The important insulin dose guidelines. So here you can see according to the ketone testing. So we generally recommend ketone testing in case of sickness or illness. So if you're not well, if your sugars are really high, if you get symptoms like abdominal pain, vomiting, then you're really needed to check your ketone levels on T1Ds. And based on the color code, if you can plan your insulin dose, correction dose, then definitely you can overcome the illness or overcome the ketoacidosis part really well. So for example, if ketones are very high in your urine, you need almost double correction dose. So if you calculate your correction dose and take only the needed correction dose, just the calculated dose, it may not be sufficient if the ketones are present. So you should know this. You should compare the color code on the strip with this app and then decide based on your blood sugar how much correction dose should be taken in the illness. Okay. Then yes, again there's one more tab, I mean sub tab under sickness care. Key in case of hospital, in case of following symptoms, immediately visit the hospital. Which symptoms should be can be managed at home and which should be shown to the doctors. This is specifically mentioned in the app, so you need not wait if such symptoms are present, and you can directly go to the doctor. Then again, in resources part, we have 30 articles by experts. We have added some recipes as well. So you can definitely read them in the app. This is the screenshot of resources. So right from what is type 1 diabetes till everything. So see, every basic survival skill is mentioned in details. Like as I said, SMBG, insulin type storage, injection technique, regimes, annual checkup, hypoglycemia, DKA, celiac disease. So other comorbidities are also mentioned in details under resources section. This is the screenshot of reference websites and books, where websites like Children with Diabetes, Jocelyn Diabetes Center. These are all authentic websites. These are organizations working on T1D since a long time, and they have very good databases, they have good research sections, they have their publications. So these are authentic ones. These are some reference books which you can have online. As I said, my FAQs, we have listed more than 100 FAQs. And these FAQs, from where we generated them. So we generated them from our WhatsApp group discussions. So we have our dedicated WhatsApp group for T1D kids and their parents. And currently we have more than 1700 patients in our Pune unit, diabetes unit Pune, 1700 type 1 patients. And the WhatsApp group is quite busy. We put some important topics, or we post some videos, but many times whenever the patients are in difficulty, they ask their questions, they ask their queries on the group, and immediately, if not us but some other member, somebody somebody responds to the query. And even at late night, midnight, our group is active. In case of emergency or in case of queries, people answer, people help each other, and the group is really helpful for us. So from the discussions on the group, we have listed these FAQs. And as I said, you can also ask your question. And if the question is really relevant, we can add it to the app too. These are again same categories for FAQs, similar basic survival skills. So injection technique FAQs are listed here, monitoring FAQs. So you will get the category wise questions, and here you can post your question. Yes, this is last and I would say the best part of the app, quiz. And again, quiz is developed considering all the basic survival skills. So all these quizzes are ready now, though it's you can see coming soon. We have uploaded all 10 quizzes, I think. So starting from insulin injection technique, sugar monitoring, to hypo management, your nutrition, exercise, annual checkup, diaback, on every topic, on every tab in the app, there is a quiz. And before you solve any quiz, you are supposed to read the app carefully for that particular tab and then answer the question. So for example, if I want to solve quiz on injection technique, if I click on this, this screen will open and I will see there are 3 questions in the quiz, and first question is visible in the screen, on the screen. So I can answer the question, and if my answer is correct, then only I can go to the question 2. So first question, if I solve it right, then only I'm eligible to answer the next question. Otherwise, the question won't be shown to me. So this is the beauty of the apps, that you have to get the answer right. The app will guide you to the correct answer, and then you're again supposed to solve the quiz, answer it again correctly, and then you will go to the next question as well as the next level. So unless you solve injection technique quiz right, you are not eligible to go to the level 2. So you have to clear all 10 levels. See, if I complete all 3 questions, then I get the tab as now you can solve next quiz. So if I solve all 10 quizzes correctly, then this is a result page where the monkey is shown, and there are 10 mangoes. So now the monkey is at first mango. So monkey goes to every mango after solving every level. And when he reaches to the 10th level, and you are identified in the app by your mobile number. So the monkey goes to the 10th level, and if you can see the screenshot, if you can send us the screenshot after collecting all 10 mangoes on our email ID, we also send you some interesting or some exciting prizes. So that's the beauty of the quiz. And many of our patients have solved this and they have learned something new from this. So I think this is all about MADHU RAKSHA app. And since we have developed this, many patients have benefited. They really like the app. They refer to it every now and then. And this app has helped them prevent hospitalizations, prevent asking questions to the doctors at odd hours. They can just get their queries solved, or questions solved within the app itself. So this app is being really helpful, and we are open to your suggestions. So if you use the app and if you get any queries or any suggestions, if you have, you're most welcome. We'll be definitely updating the app very frequently so we can incorporate your suggestions in the app. So thank you so much for inviting me today. It was my pleasure to talk to you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Tejas. It was a wonderful session और जैसे ना explain किया है उससे एकदम अच्छे से समझ में आया कितना interesting है. I simply like that monkey वाला thing. This is so interesting. You can actually assess your knowledge. हमें पता है कि हम लोगों को सब कुछ आता है. Like once you try to initiate the knowledge awareness process, but people would come, nahi, this is I know, but when actually things happen, then you get to know, bhai kuch nahi aata, where do we stand now? So I really request everybody who has joined today, please ask your question, or you have any suggestion, please share with us. Anybody from the audience, please, you're most welcome, because this session will be open mic. You can, they just is with us. Please, my request is whoever have anything or good suggestion, how can we further improvise the app, please do it.
Good evening.
Yes, Indrajit, how are you?
Fine.
I can't see you. Please switch on your camera.
The network is very poor.
Oh, you're traveling again.
So very sorry for that. So Dr. Tejas, fantastic thing. I also attended your open mic session in the Kanpur. So we asked a question there also. So being a support group, can you get the report or can we track our beneficiaries from this app?
No, I think Tejas, he wants to ask, being into the support group, क्या हम ऐसा कुछ download कर सकते हैं या जो care connect होता है ना, so the caregiver get connected to the person, can we do that? That is his question.
Connect, but again, the users are not, I mean, you cannot see the data of other users. So you cannot be able to join that community. But as I said, through the WhatsApp groups, we can do that. And you can request us. We can add your number to our WhatsApp group or our community. You can be a part of it.
Okay. No, actually, in our case, if we use this app for our T1D friends, then we have to keep track on their SMBG and everything. So
yeah, that facility is not there in the app as of now. You
Yes.
cannot share your data and track SMBG of others, or you cannot add that to the app. But yes, we can do it. I mean, we can update the app. And incorporate
Can you do it? Because in our case, we have started a project, launching a project for a big SMBG project for those one. So in that case, we can, because I won't want to do any repetition of work. Since this app is fantastic, I have already downloaded in the Kanpur and using it. Okay. But just seeing that, since I am not a T1D, so being a support group member, I saw it is fantastic. But one interface
Thank you so much.
One interface we need, being the support group, because we only want to see that those T1D friends of our support group. We don't want to see anybody's other than our team member.
Okay. I think Tejas, we can have an option of sharing the data. So we can, that can be included, of sharing the data with your physician or the caregiver. So whoever wish to share, they can do it. So this can be added. Yes. Thank you so much.
If this can be added, I will definitely do the official mail from our organization to you or whoever the competent authority. Then we can use this app for our those one project also, because we are also thinking about to making another different app, but it's a repetition of work.
Yes,
because this app is fantastic. I saw it thoroughly after downloading in Kanpur. The fantastic app.
Yeah.
Thank you, and definitely I will think on this, and I will try to add this option in the app.
Yes. Okay, so then I will connect you later. Okay.
Sure, definitely.
Thank you once again. Thank you. Fantastic initiative.
Thank you.
Yeah, I feel that I wanted to just add that I think the sick day part is very useful, because sometimes it's not in the hands of the caregivers when the child will feel unwell, and it could also be non-clinical hours. So I think that's a very good feature, because many a times they reach out urgently either to clinicians or to support group leads or other advocates. And if there are, like, clear markings, clear indications, the ketone references are there, and what to do in case of emergency, I think all these features would be very useful for caregivers. Especially newly diagnosed parents would find these features very useful. Sometimes they would send a message on the support group, but it could be 2 a.m. in the night and they wouldn't know what to do. So I think that's a very good feature according to me. And also, I think we have a lot of books with carb counting and meal ideas, but then I think specific to Indian food palette, that is also an important feature. And I'm glad that we've added the voice enabled option as well, so that you can speak into the app and let it know what you're really looking for. So I think these ones really struck to me. But all in all, I feel this is literally like a reference manual in your pocket. So it's a kind of comprehensive. Thank you so much for this.
So
Thank you. We are also,
yeah. Please
we
go
are
ahead.
also the image input in carb counting section, but we have not added it yet because we are facing some difficulties with the portion, estimation with the help of image. But we are working on it. So soon, I think we'll be able to have that image processing and image input as well.
Yes, yes. So your voice enabled option, does it have access to all the languages like Marathi, Hindi, English, Odia, Gujarati, everything?
No, the 3 languages which are there in the app, Marathi,
Ah.
English, and Hindi. So if you go to that particular part of the app, like English part of the app will detect English language.
Okay.
Hindi part will detect Hindi.
Achha.
And Marathi part will detect. Hindi and Marathi are quite similar.
So I think we can try for further more languages. Then it will be more, yes.
Yes.
So we can
Even
try.
we can replicate the
And also, I would
information
like
in
to
the app.
volunteer myself or our team for translating in Bengali.
Yeah. But we can add that one more language to the app. So it can be replicated in languages.
We can help for Gujarati as well, no problem.
Yeah, sure. I mean, we will be glad to have that.
Yeah, and Dr. Amit is asking to add Bhashini through AI. We knew that he will come up with that only, but
we can definitely
But
do
it's
that.
not
But
AI.
there will be
Rutul, I
someone
don't know
to
if I'm
review
audible
it.
because I'm traveling. It's not. Yeah, it's not AI literally. It's basically an open source where you can actually get all the Indian languages.
Yes.
So
We
you can
will-
just try it out. I have a couple of guys who is working with Bhashini. I'll get you guys connected. So basically, you don't have to do every language. You just kind of do an API integration with Bhashini. So anything that is getting typed or is getting prompted by voice will get converted into that specific language that you're asking.
Yeah. And we can do it with the help of AI very easily, but being medical information or, related to your health, we should be really careful. So somebody should review it and then we can post it, I think.
right.
We can do that validation
Also,
part.
Yes,
hello,
Vikranti.
Dr. Ritul.
Yeah,
Yes.
hi Vikranti, please.
Hello, Dr. Manisha, Dr. Tejas, and
Hello,
hi,
hi,
Riddhi.
Hi.
I've already used certain apps, but they are all fragmented. This is like a very thing that we all need, that it is all, we have collected everything at one place, and then plus you have language control and all. But I wanted to ask, I mean, whether the CGMS can be connected with the ISF, ICR cycles, or is it just the carb counting? I haven't used the app, but I'll definitely use it and give you the feedback. But can we count protein, fats? Because for mixed meal, you need everything of that sort when patient is the carb counting is not enough sometimes. So do we have that feature, or
Yeah, we don't have protein
I'm
or
not sure.
feature, but we are trying to add some flags to some certain foods. If the food is rich in fats or the food is rich in proteins, we are trying to add some label or some color code to that food so that people will know where to take square wave bolus or dual wave bolus for a particular food, or if you need to adjust your insulin dose. So we are trying to do that.
Okay. Yeah. And for can you just connect your CGM with the app, or can you get inputs from it?
Yeah,
If a
no,
person is
right now,
tagging the food or insulin dosage with it.
no, right now we cannot have CGM inputs in it because every CGM has got its own app. So we are not, we have not added that to our app. But yes, we can think about it. I think it will take time because then to take out data and to again club it in the app, it's a long process. I think it will need some time and expertise.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Thank you.
a very right question by Dr. Vikranti is for CGM, we have a different report style for each CGM company. Ideally, there should be uniform pattern of the reporting, as we have AGP report for Freestyle Libre Pro of 14 to 15 pages. And if we see for links, it has only 2 pages. So definitely it can't be helpful unless they have uniform data or reporting for that matter. And another thing that even I got little late for, and I could not understand what exactly your app is, but I would definitely use it. And I will ask even my staff and my helping hands in type 1 diabetes to use it and to uh, uh, make available for our patients. But before that, I feel that we should have one more session just to explain your app thoroughly, and we can even promote it in other groups as well, because here what we have done for it's only for Empower T1D right now, so even we could not spread it more, but we have another groups, many groups, so we can spread it to those groups, and we can keep a big another session just to explain and how to use your app exactly and what features it has in detail. So today we had 30-minute session. We can keep it a little bigger and more practical session with a prior application installed in their phone, so that it really can be helpful, right?
Yeah, that can be a kind of a workshop where we can actually experiment with the food also. कि भाई कौन सा खाना खाया और किससे क्या बढ़ा.
Yes, exactly, right.
Yes, correct. So do we have more questions from the audience?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Dimple, please go ahead.
Ma'am, I am very confused to calculate glycemic index and EGL value. It's a very difficult for me. बार बार गूगल पे जाना, बार बार सर्च करना, क्योंकि मैम हम पूरे दिन में बहुत अलग अलग फूड खाते हैं, तो उसका बार बार ग्लाइसेमिक इंडेक्स, ग्लाइसेमिक लोड वगैरह चेक करना होता है, तो इसमें मेरे को बहुत कंफ्यूजन होता है.
Yeah, glycemic index and glycemic load you need not calculate every time. Carb counting is enough. You can adjust your dose based on carb counting, but when to take your dose and which insulin type should you take, that can differ based on GI of the food, or glycemic load. So I don't think you have to calculate glycemic load and GI every time when you eat.
Yes, correctly
Okay,
said.
ma'am.
Is in fact the insulin sensitivity factor in ICR, that has to be looked for a particular meal instead of glycemic index for
Correct.
particular food.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And the main thing is baseline blood sugar at which you are eating. That matters the most.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am.
और सबसे अच्छा glycemic variability we get to know with the help of CGM, the sensors which we use. So sensor आपको बताएगा glycemic variability के बारे में.
Also, if I may just
Okay.
Yes, please add. हाँ.
simple. I think what helps me, I mean, this is my experience, but आप अपनी तरह से देख सकते हो आपको क्या help कर रहा है. जो standardized meals होते हैं, when you're eating at home, your own home food with your set pattern, you should keep that standardized so that उतनी बार आप जो भी अपने घर पे दाल रोटी सब्जी चावल rice whatever you're eating, that you know how it is your body is responding to those, and fixed your dose according to your certain baseline blood glucose levels. If your blood glucose levels are slightly on the higher side, you can add a unit or so according to that. And only for outside meals, you know, that variability will step in because you don't know the exact ingredients and how it's going to respond, your body is going to respond. So I think if you try to standardize your meals at home and set a pattern, that will really take away 70 to 75% of the issues. And with outside food, you will slowly understand that with high fat, you can add, how to add the extra required doses.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome.
मैम माय लास्ट क्वेश्चन मैम एवरी टाइम ये फिंगर प्रिकिंग वाला बहुत होता है तो इसका कोई ऐसे मतलब सॉल्यूशन नहीं है क्या जिससे मतलब हमें करना पड़ता है 5 से 6 बार एक दिन में फिंगर प्रिक
Ritul, do you want to answer?
I can't because there are no options right now except CGM, and it is definitely burden of cost is there with CGM. And if you are talking about pricking in terms of pain or cost, it depends. Even I would say that for the cost of finger pricking or for SMBG is also expensive for standard glucometers. So even if we don't calculate money here, it is really painful, and then there will be definitely other options for that vacuum pricking and this all stuff, but they are not available in India the way it should be. Though I have seen one of my patient using it, and she got it from Australia. So I don't know where we can get such kind of tools which can be helpful.
Recently, we have some meters with us. I mean, recently somebody has given for standardization the meters which can sense your blood glucose based on the technique where you can just put the sensor on the skin and the blood glucose is measured. But that's under standardization and calibration. So it's not in use as of now.
Okay. Does it sense blood glucose, or how does it sense that if it is not pricking?
I think it's based on some photocalorimetry or some other imaging technique, color sensing technique. I really don't know. But it's not.
So I saw some meters in EASD, but still they are not approved. They are just in development. So I feel that we don't have any answer for this thing, Dimple. Really sorry.
I think they are checking the sweat glucose by the photocaloric method. That is the sweat glucose that they are measuring.
Okay.
I have recently seen one from one of the diabetes tech. He through breath also they're coming up with a meter through breath. They can do the
Yes,
just check the blood glucose. Yeah.
The IIT Kharagpur people has developed such a instrument. They can measure blood sugar from the sweat, but ultimately standardization is waiting.
Yeah, because
I
this
feel at
requires a
least-
lot of validation and FDA approval.
Yes.
I feel we are at least 5 years early for this question.
We'll definitely find some. There's still things, and the technology has been evolving, so we'll definitely come up with some solution.
Actually, in the Kharagpur project, one T1D from Bangalore was the part of the project. So she shared me a few days back. It got first approval. Ultimately, they are in the process.
Oh, great, great. Good news. So we have more questions from the audience. So we have Preeti Kumari to everyone. Does this app tell you everything about insulin? How to take it, where to store, how long before?
Yes, it gives you everything, guidelines on every aspect.
Yeah, you have simply those small videos where you can go ahead, listen to it and tell. And
If you want to read more, you can definitely go to the resources part and you will have the detailed articles.
okay. I think we are good with the questions, so we can start with our open mic. And I would request everybody to, what do you expect from Empower throughout this year? So what activities shall we plan more for the benefit of T1Ds? What best we can do to for the betterment of all of us? So like any suggestions, you guys are welcome to just share.
Yeah,
Dr. Rutul, you have any plans? Yes, Riddhi, please go
we
ahead.
can request everyone to, keep their videos on so that we can see you all. This is an open mic and open space, and the whole idea is to start this new year, with this energy and enthusiasm. तो अगर आप अपनी वीडियो ऑन कर सकते हैं या आप कहीं बाहर नहीं हैं, थोड़ी आवाज़ होगी तो भी चलेगा, बट ये रिक्वेस्ट रहेगी आप सब पार्टिसिपेट करें. And let's see you guys, whoever's here on the call, please join us.
Yeah. So otherwise I'll begin to read the names. Attendance लगा रही हूँ मैं. Okay, मतलब सब खुश हैं जो हम कर रहे हैं. Everybody is happy. हम ऐसे ही करते रहेंगे फिर.
What kind of topics would everyone like to see? आपको क्या लग रहा है, जैसे आज का सेशन था टेक का सेशन, वैसे और क्या कर सकते हैं?
I'm also on the other side of the table, and I have some expectations from Empower T1D community. That at least आप लोग जितनी भी हम activities करते हैं, please try to share more and more so that more people can get benefit of it. Actually, we have very good number of people in our group, but right now here we can see we have around 20-25 people who has joined. So आप लोगों से हेल्प चाहिए कि आप ज्यादा लोगों को जितने लोगों को पहचानते हैं T1D कम्युनिटी में उनको शेयर करें, उनको थोड़ा एनकरेज करें ज्वाइन करने के लिए, और उसके बाद हम थोड़ा डिस्कशन अपना हेल्दी हो सकता है, ज्यादा हमको व्यू पॉइंट्स मिल सकते हैं इसके थ्रू, और उसके थ्रू ही हम इम्प्रूवमेंट ला सकते हैं. इसलिए सबको ज्वाइन कराना ये एक आप लोगों की सबकी जिम्मेदारी है. So I have also expectation. I'm not asking about others' expectations.
Fair point, totally fair point, because यहाँ पे जितने लोग हैं सब अपना समय निकाल कर ये हर महीने जो सेशंस हम ऑर्गेनाइज कर रहे हैं, तो इसके लिए we are putting a team together, we are doing a lot of background work for this, and this is for you. Our clinicians are actually working overtime after their consultations, after their OPDs, and then coming here to help us, to support us, coming up with different ideas every month. And this is all so that we all can learn better, we can improve our diabetes management, and we can reach out to more people. हम और लोगों की भी मदद कर सकते हैं, हमारी अपनी भी डायबिटीज मैनेजमेंट में इम्प्रूवमेंट ला सकते हैं.
Good evening.
Yes, बोलिए Indrajit. Good evening.
Actually, congrats to us actually, because Empower T1D has really doing good work after incorporation, and my expectation is that we have already started an initiative definitely with the help of Empower T1D to observe the 11th Jan as a type 1 Awareness Day, International Type 1 Awareness Day. So I think as far as policy making is concerned, as the global impact of policy making is concerned, this day will be very effective observation of this day, because in the case of World Diabetes Day, the type 1 thing is diluted, because type 2 is in the lifestyle disorder case, and 95% diabetes population are suffering from T2DM. So ultimately, all the focus is going to the, because if you follow the theme chosen by the IDF and every international bodies, so they are also focusing the T2DM, majorly T2DM. So we need some dedicated day for the T1Ds for awareness, for education in our society. So that's why we observe this year with the help of Empower T1D and other support groups, few support groups also, 11 Jan as the International Type 1 Diabetes Awareness Day. My proposal to empower team, empower authorities to take it forward, and to make it a global thing in the next year. So it's my expectation from Empower T1D for this year to make it happen, so that we can observe the 11th Jan 2027 as a big one, as a global event.
So this is wonderful initiative, and this is my promise to you, Indrajit, that I'll take care of this initiative, that we can take it to some global platform, as well as in India, wherever we can take it. I will definitely talk about this thing on every platform possible through our community of diabetologists, endocrinologists. So definitely I'll ask to Diabetes India this year, even next meeting when we are there in tie-up in Bangalore. That time also we'll keep one meeting, and we'll definitely try to spread it as much as possible before next 11th Jan comes. So and even in RSSDI, in our next executive committee meeting, I will talk to everyone, and as Manisha is also going to lead the type 1 diabetes group, and she's going to lead the committee of type 1 diabetes in RSSDI. So for that matter, she can help us a lot, and we'll definitely make sure that this is done by next year.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Dukun. But my suggestion is that if we can create a separate group in our Empower T1D involving all the leads of the different support group across India, and then the committee's focus will be to make it global thing, and they will decide the different steps, how to move, how to approach, or whom to approach. So I think then the focus will be there on this committee to make it global.
Right. So for that, to make it global, or to acknowledge this day as Type 1 Diabetes Awareness Day, we need to approach IDF mainly. So International Diabetes Federation has the main role to play to make it global, and to celebrate it as Type 1 Diabetes Awareness Day. So usually it is announced by them or WHO, or in collaboration. So what we can do, that we can approach to International Diabetes Federation for that, and we'll try to find the right people who can help there. Right?
But if we made a committee under Empower T1D, so they will look after it as a single focus thing.
Great. So that's completely okay. So Riddhi, I am
ready to volunteer.
Yeah, right. Wonderful. So Riddhi, Manisha, you can select the people who can be there in committee, who are really influential and can be helpful to us. You, me, Dr. Manisha, Amit, and Indrajit can talk to those people who can be there in committee, and we can make a separate group for that to spread it more, and how to take it to next level, where really we want a global platform, and really it should be established as a type 1 diabetes awareness day. And for that, we are committed for that. Indrajit, your idea is okay that we can have separate committee for.
Yes, yes.
Right, no problem.
Thank you.
And Rutul, just a suggestion, if we can make a kind of a petition in form of Google form. So let everybody sign it, and let more people come forward. Why only confined to advocates or the community leaders? Why not each T1D? Why not everybody? It's a day that needs to be celebrated across. So let's make a petition kind of a thing.
No,
Yeah.
actually,
So
Manisha, I agree with you, and I also endorse your suggestions. If we involve the lead of the every support group, and the lead of the support group will take the charge for signing of other T1D fellows of that group, and that will be a big noise actually. So I think it will be helpful to bring all the lead of the support groups in that committee.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah. So let this be a
Priti, you have any idea? You want to say anything?
I think what we can do is, like he suggested, and I mean, summarizing everyone's ideas, we can put out this message on our large scale empower group, and we can put in the link for the new WhatsApp group specifically for this cause. And then we can keep it like optional for people to join in. Whoever's interested in working towards this cause can join the separate WhatsApp group, so that all communication can be focused towards, you know, the next year's awareness as well. And yes, of course, we'll put it out in a way that all support group organization leads, I mean, they must do it. I mean, not like imposing, but it will be for the benefit of
It's
the
their
community.
responsibility, actually.
Their responsibility, because
For
if they
this
are
cause.
working towards the
No, we
community,
have to convince them. We have to convince them personally. We're discussing the matter with them, and we have to convince them and bring them to in that committee.
yeah. So we'll do that. We'll create this WhatsApp group, and then we will, you know, put it
My
forward.
only concern is, Riddhi, when we make like when we create such kind of a group and just share that link in our main group, it becomes very diluted. And
No,
and it is very
what we can do,
indecent to
we
remove
can,
people. Yeah.
I have idea for that. Manisha, you just write that, just nominate one person from your group or your advocacy
community.
group, your community, so that, and nominate them and ask them to join the group. And if it is approved by that group only, then we'll add by approval, and will not let everyone join the group, right?
Sure, that would
Sounds
be
good.
We have one more agenda for today. So before we run out of time, I would like to request everyone here, जितने भी लोग इस कॉल में हैं, आप सबको इंजेक्ट एनीवेयर कैंपेन के बारे में डॉक्टर रुतुल बताएंगे. हमारी सबसे ये रिक्वेस्ट है कि आप ज्वाइन करें. बहुत अच्छे वीडियोस और फोटोग्राफ्स हमारे पास आए हैं, एंड वी आर एक्साइटेड टू शेयर कि ये प्रेजेंटेशन ग्लोबली और इंडिया में भी कई कॉन्फ्रेंसेस में और समिट में प्रेजेंट होने वाली है. आप सबके फोटोग्राफ्स भी इसमें इंक्लूड होंगे. तो डॉक्टर रुतुल, आप थोड़ा बताएं हम सबको इसके बारे में.
सो इंजेक्ट एनीवेयर का आइडिया यहीं से आया है कि बहुत सारे पेशेंट्स हम देखते हैं कि अनकंट्रोल्ड ब्लड शुगर है जब भी हमारे पास आते हैं. सो we were trying to find the reasons, multiple reasons. There could be lipohypertrophy, there could be missing injections, there could be not doing SMBG regularly. There are multiple reasons, but the patients who are taking standard of care treatment, who are taking all the needed measures, after that, whose blood sugar is not controlled. तो जिनका सब कुछ ठीक होने के बाद भी शुगर कंट्रोल नहीं था, तो हमने एक चीज बहुत कॉमन देखी इन स्कूल गोइंग किड्स, कि वो स्कूल में इंसुलिन नहीं लेते हैं, या तो फिर मान लीजिए कि इवनिंग टाइम पे स्नैक्स जो लेते हैं उसमें इंसुलिन नहीं लेते हैं। ये सेम चीज अगर कोई ऑफिस पे जाता है तो वो ऑफिस में स्नैकिंग के टाइम पे इंसुलिन नहीं लेते हैं, या तो मेन मील में भी अगर स्कूल या तो ऑफिस गोइंग लोग हैं वो लोग इंसुलिन नहीं ले रहे हैं। तो उसकी वजह से ऑलमोस्ट 25 to 30% ऑफ टोटल डेली रिक्वायरमेंट है वो कम रह जाता है। तो हमारा जो रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ इंसुलिन है उसमें से 25 से 30% इंसुलिन हम पूरे दिन का कम लेते हैं, तो डेफिनेटली ब्लड शुगर अनकंट्रोल्ड ही रहने वाला है। तो उसी की वजह से एटलीस्ट हमारा 1 to 1.5 to 2% तक HbA1c हाई आता है। तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा रीजन है, और इसको हम ग्लोबल कैंपेन की तरह अब हम लेने जा रहे हैं। उसके लिए हम एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के साथ टाई अप भी कर रहे हैं, और ऑलमोस्ट वो टाई अप हो गया है। तो उनके वेबसाइट पे, उनके सोशल मीडिया हैंडल पे वो लोग भी शेयर करेंगे, और उनके साथ कोलैबोरेट करके ही हम ये काम करेंगे ताकि उसको हम मैक्सिमम स्प्रेड कर पाए। और ये चीज जब हम बात कर रहे थे वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से, तो उनका ये कहना है कि ये सिचुएशन सिर्फ इंडिया में नहीं है या कोई अंडर डेवलप्ड कंट्रीज है वहां पे नहीं है, ये सिचुएशन ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड है। तो ये कैंपेन की सही में पूरे वर्ल्ड में बहुत ज्यादा जरूरत है, क्योंकि ये स्टिग्मा जो है कि स्कूल में इंसुलिन ना लेना या शुगर चेक ना करना, खास करके मैं स्कूल गोइंग किड्स के लिए ये ज्यादा एम्फसाइज कर रहा हूँ, बट यस इट इज देयर फॉर ऑल एज ग्रुप। तो हमको ये चीज को थोड़ा ठीक करना है। तो ये कैंपेन में आप सब लोग पार्टिसिपेट करिए, इसमें जितना भी आप हेल्प कर सकते हैं उतना हेल्प करिए, ताकि आपके वीडियोस, आपके फोटोज जो रहेंगे वो दूसरे लोगों को बहुत ज्यादा मोटिवेट करेंगे। हम ये कैंपेन को पॉजिटिवली लेना चाहते हैं, ऐसा नहीं दिखाना चाहते कि लोग इंजेक्शन स्कूल में नहीं ले रहे हैं। जो ले रहे हैं उसका पॉजिटिव पॉइंट हम दिखाना चाहते हैं। आप भी लीजिए और आपका शुगर अच्छा कंट्रोल होगा, आपकी इंसुलिन रिक्वायरमेंट टोटल कम होगी, हाइपोग्लाइसीमिया का रिस्क कम होगा, ये बहुत सारा। और उसको हम एक एविडेंस भी दिखाना डेफिनेटली चाहते हैं कि एक एक्स्ट्रा शॉट से कितना फर्क पड़ने वाला है।
राइट मनीषा, आप कुछ कहना चाहेंगी? यस रीफा, आपको कुछ कहना?
शादियों में जाते हैं, मैं जब जाती हूँ शादियों में तो जैसे खाना खाते हैं तो नहीं शुगर हाई होने लगती है, इंसुलिन लगाने के लिए तो थोड़ा सा अनकंफर्टेबल लगता है, नहीं रिलेटिव्स पूछने लगता है अरे ये क्या कर रही हो, ये क्या कर रही हो, तो उसके लिए भी थोड़ा मतलब अवेयरनेस होनी चाहिए।
बिल्कुल, यस।
मेरे साथ तो शादियों में ही होता है, स्कूल में उसमें कहीं भी नहीं होता। शादियों में गए नहीं कि अगर हमने इंसुलिन लगाया या कुछ भी बोला तो ये क्या कर रही है, क्या कर रही है, क्या कर रही है, ऐसा होने
काम
लगता है।
करना रिफा, उन सबके सामने एक अपना वीडियो बनाना और हमें भेज देना, तो हम ये बताएंगे कि रिफा भी शादी में कैसे इंसुलिन लगा सकती है। हमारा पर्पस सही है इंजेक्ट एनीवेयर का, ठीक है? तो मुझे भेज देना।
ठीक।
बिल्कुल। और रिफा, मैं भी आपकी जर्नी की तरह, मेरे साथ भी ऐसे एक्सपीरियंसेस हुए हैं। एक दो बार ऑकवर्ड लगता है, उन्हें समझाने में थोड़ा एफर्ट भी लगता है, बट अगर हम 2 बार 3 बार उनको आराम से बता दें कि क्यों लेना पड़ रहा है, किसी को जिसको टाइप 1 डायबिटीज है उसको क्यों लेना पड़ रहा है इंजेक्शन, जैसे हमें जीने के लिए ऑक्सीजन की ज़रूरत पड़ती है, हमें इंसुलिन की ज़रूरत पड़ती है। और आप जितना इसको 2 बार 3 बार दोहराओगे और अपने आप में आप कॉन्फिडेंट हो जाओगे, तो फिर वो देखेंगे और आपकी तारीफ करेंगे कि इनकी कॉन्फिडेंस देखो। तो ये बहुत अच्छी बात होगी, एंड वी वांट टू।
जी जी, अब मैं ऐसा ही करेंगे।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल सही करेंगे।
यस
इंद्रजीत, हमको आपके आपके ऑर्गेनाइजेशन और कम्युनिटी की तरफ से ये एक चीज चाहिए कि आप थोड़ा ये इंजेक्ट एनीवेयर है उसको थोड़ा आप अपने यहाँ से पुश करिए, तो वो ज्यादा लोगों को उसका बेनिफिट मिल पाए।
जरूर जरूर, ऑलरेडी one video was sent, I think Riddhi,
yes we have processed it.
we will send very soon or another 4 or 5.
Right.
Wonderful, great.
And if you allow me, then I have 3 appeal. Number 1, you all know that we have a virtual T1D school. So we have our annual program on 21st of Feb, a virtual program. So we'd like to invite all of you in the programs. So mainly the cultural thing. Anybody have any cultural activities there, then our team will connect him or her. So please participate. And on that occasion, we'll hand over the sorry. On that occasion, we'll hand over the Day T1D Star Award, because this award is promoting the excellence in academics, sports, cultural activities, or any social activities among the T1D friends across India. Our nomination is open, self-nomination is open till 31st of Jan, and everything is our social media page. So please do fill up the nomination, and we'll hand over the Day T1D Star Award on 21st of February. Another number 3 is we have started a project called Dost1, because in our case, we saw in the different data also that almost 70% of T1D friends of India are not doing regular SMBG. So we have started this project Dost1. That's mainly for the SMBG project. We are providing glucometer strip at the rate of ₹2 only, and we also provide 150 rupees quarterly subsidy for HbA1c test. So we'll provide this support to support group, not to any individual T1Ds. So please do come forward, because we have a cap of 500 children. We already got near about 400. So if any support group need help for their beneficiaries who cannot provide the SMBG, we are there under this project. If you allow us, so then we can put the posters and everything in the Empower group.
Yes, Indrajit, that's a wonderful idea. Whoever wants to collaborate with the Day Foundation, they can come up forward. You just put the flyer in the group, and whoever will be interested, they will collaborate further.
Thank you.
Yes, wonderful initiation. Riddhi, so we have any more question, or we are good to wrap up?
I think we are good to wrap up. बस ऑडियंस में we will just put in a request कि अगर आपके पास कोई और सेशन के लिए आइडियाज हो, या फिर आप कोई पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक पे एजुकेशन चाहते हैं, तो प्लीज रीच आउट टू एनी ऑफ अस. You can send your messages on the group, or reach out to Dr. Manisha, Dr. Rutul, Dr. Amit, or me, and we will ensure that in the upcoming months वो टॉपिक कवर करने की कोशिश करेंगे. अगर आपके पास कोई ऐसे स्पीकर्स हो जिनको आप रेकमेंड करना चाहते हैं, तो दिस कम्युनिटी स्पेस इज योर्स. आप वो भी रिकमेंडेशंस भेज सकते हैं हमें. एंड डेफिनेटली ऑन द सम अप यही कहना चाहते हैं कि इंजेक्ट एनीवेयर कैंपेन इज नॉट आवर्स, इट इज़ नॉट फॉर अस, इट इज़ फॉर यू ऑल, बिकॉज हम चाहते हैं कि और बच्चे और यंगस्टर्स की लाइफ बेटर हो. तो जस्ट थिंक ऑफ इट फ्रॉम दैट पर्सपेक्टिव. अगर हम कहीं भी बैठे हैं इंडिया में, हम किसी एक बच्चे की लाइफ में एक बदलाव लाना चाहते हैं, तो ये एक तरीका है एक एग्जाम्पल सेट करने का, एक रोल मॉडल बनने का. आप बन सकते हो रोल मॉडल, और इस तरह से हम इस कैंपेन को और आगे बढ़ा सकते हैं. So with that, I think
we have Dr. G.D. Ramchandani sir, if he is online and if he wants to say something. Oh, sir is here. Sir,
I'm here. I joined late. थोड़ा सा मैं late हो गया, पर
no problem, sir.
First of all, definitely I would like to congratulate about your all projects, especially Inject Anywhere, and जो आप अभी discuss कर रहे थे school में जो project अभी आप plan कर रहे हैं. So,
yes, और सर एक important 11th Jan as type 1 diabetes awareness. इंद्रजीत का जो सपना है डे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का कि 11th Jan को ग्लोबली हम रिकॉग्नाइज करवा पाए एज टाइप 1 डायबिटीज अवेयरनेस डे, तो वो उसके लिए भी हम सबको थोड़ा और मेहनत करनी है.
yes. इस साल थोड़ा सा स्टार्ट तो हुआ है लोगों में अवेयरनेस, तो नेक्स्ट ईयर आई थिंक वी कैन प्लान इन अ बिगर वे. थोड़ा कुछ अपन नेक्स्ट कुछ प्लान कर सकते हैं, either on this platform or even अगर मिल सकते हैं फिजिकली भी, तो वी कैन, आई थिंक वो एक बड़ा डे है और जो लोगों को अवेयरनेस होना चाहिए. वहाँ सारी चीजें जितने भी इंजेक्ट एनीवेयर या आपका स्कूल वाला या बाकी भी आपका जो एम्पावर T1 है, सारा मिलके वी कैन एम्पावर ऑल दीज चिल्ड्रन. आई थिंक वो एक डे अपन को अवेयरनेस के लिए पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से. एंड मेरे से जो भी हेल्प चाहिए स्कूल के वीडियोस मेरे पास हैं, सो आई विल शेयर यू इन a day or two. स्कूल वाले अगर आपको चाहिए तो मेरे पास इंजेक्ट वाले तो बहुत सारे वीडियोस हैं, सो मैं सोच रहा हूँ
Great,
एक एक करके भेजूं, एक साथ भेजूंगा तो मजा नहीं आएगा सारे।
आप भेज
नहीं,
दीजिए, सब
great.
एक साथ भेज दीजिए, हमें बहुत तसल्ली होगी।
मैं चलो एक साथ ही भेज देता हूँ।
के यहाँ से
Right.
मैं
ऑलरेडी
पहले
वीडियोस भी आ रहे हैं और देख के
हाँ,
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। एक
अच्छा लग रहा
रिसेंटली आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर, जितने भी लोग हैं ऑडियंस में, सर ने एक बहुत अच्छा वीडियो भेजा था जहाँ पे दो सिस्टर्स हैं, तो
है जी।
एक सिस्टर उसकी दूसरी सिस्टर बहन को इंजेक्शन लगाने में हेल्प कर रही है
जी
आम
जी,
पे,
हाँ
और वो
वो
देख
तो
के इतना इतना अच्छा लगा सर। तो यही सेंसिटाइज करें हम फैमिली मेंबर्स को, और सपोर्ट सिस्टम अच्छे से बिल्ड हो रही है इन सब के
नहीं,
बारे
वो
में।
सारे बिल्कुल सामने 250-300 लोग बैठे हुए थे, स्टेज पे बैठ के उन लोगों ने सबको सामने लगाया कि देखो हम लोग सामने पूरी जो T1D और उनके फैमिली केयर गिवर सभी बैठे हुए थे। ऑल ओवर जो हमारे जो गेस्ट थे वो भी देख के दे वर सरप्राइज टू सी कि अच्छा इतने छोटे से बच्चे लगा लेंगे। मैंने कहा हाँ देखो लगा लेंगे। तो वो मैसेज उनके दिमाग में जाता है तो अल्टीमेटली वो उसका इम्पैक्ट बहुत बड़ा आता है। कोई पॉलिटिशियन अगर उस चीज को देखता है, या कोई बड़ा कोई किसी एनजीओ से रिलेटेड बड़ी कोई एनजीओ का कोई वहाँ चेयरमैन प्रेसिडेंट बैठा है, तो वो एक बहुत बड़ा मैसेज जाता है। तो अल्टीमेटली इनडायरेक्टली वो लॉन्ग टर्म में अपन को हेल्प करता है। इन बच्चों के लिए कहीं ना
Right.
कहीं ये सब चीजें जो आ रही हैं, सब लोग जो मिलके आप सब लोग कर रहे हो, उसका इम्पैक्ट इसी तरह से आई थिंक स्लोली आता है, क्योंकि उनको पता ही नहीं है कि ये बच्चे इतने स्ट्रांग है। दे आर रियल हीरोज। मैं तो कहता हूँ इतने स्ट्रांग है कि वो सबके सामने ओपनली एक्सेप्ट करते हैं और कहते हैं कि नहीं बिल्कुल लगाता हूँ और मेरे को दर्द नहीं होता। 3
Great,
लाइन
sir.
बोलने से आपका मैसेज।
True.
Yes, yes.
So great, great. So what we can do, one last thing, Riddhi, we can definitely write to LFSC for this 11th Gen Type 1 Diabetes Awareness, and we can copy Indrajit in that mail as well. So GD Ramchandani sir also is part of LFSC, so we will keep him there in loop so that the impact is more of whatever we are saying, and I'll talk to Bansi sir as well so that it is more impactful, right?
Definitely.
Yeah, I can talk to Graham, Dr. Graham and entire
Yeah,
team. Yeah,
yes,
I have very good relation with them. तो उनसे डायरेक्टली मैं बात मेल करके,
yes.
अगर अपना आपने शायद बात
तो
करी भी थी
सर
वहाँ
एक
कानपुर में।
नहीं, हाँ नहीं सर, ऐसा करते हैं हम, एक
Yes, sir.
मेल अच्छे
I
से
had a
फॉर्मेट
discussion
करते
with
हैं।
Dr. Graham Ogle at Kanpur regarding this
हाँ
matter. I have already informed him. Primarily, he was convinced that there should be a day dedicated for T1D. And
Right.
my logic was that the World Diabetes Day, since the 95% of diabetes population are suffering from T2DM, and there are very, very few, percentage was very few was T1D, so it got diluted in the World Diabetes Day. So he agreed with that logic. So ultimately, we have to push it.
Right. So definitely we'll push it as much as possible, Indrajit.
Yes.
Sure. Done.
LFSC के थ्रू कोई मेरे को कुछ बोलना हो तो आई कैन हेल्प दैट
Yes,
पार्ट
yes.
आल्सो, कि मेरे को
Sir,
करीबन
so
13-14 साल हो गए LFSC के साथ, एंटायर
right.
टीम के साथ। आई वेरी गुड कांटेक्ट विद देम, तो आई कैन
Sir,
Yes,
so
sir.
what we will do,
You
sir,
have to
we'll
take
write
this
one
charge, sir.
mail on behalf of all of us, sir. We will write
यस।
one mail on behalf of all of us. और उसके बाद आप जब पर्सनली बात करते हैं तो एक बार और आपने बात डाल दी कान में उनके, एंड ग्रेहम इज कमिंग टू डायबिटीज इंडिया एज वेल, सो दैट टाइम
ओके,
आल्सो वी कैन टॉक टू हिम. सो बिफोर दैट वी वांट टू मेल हिम.
मेल करके एक वहाँ कोई टाइम निकाल के आधे घंटे का उनके साथ एक मीटिंग कर लो, दैट विल बी।
Done. So this time we'll keep a meeting, and I'll take you along in Diabetes India, sir.
हाँ, वहाँ LFSC की मीटिंग वो लोग करेंगे, हमारे सेंटर्स की वो अलग मीटिंग होगी। एक अपनी
Right.
आपकी जो प्रोजेक्ट के बारे में अलग से रख लो मीटिंग, उनके साथ कोई
Done,
स्पेस
sir.
देख के, टाइम देख के।
Done, sir. Great. Thank you.
थैंक यू।
Okay.
Thank you very much, everyone, for joining today. And we would like to continue with our ongoing education series. See you all very soon in the February virtual session. And सबने टाइम निकाल के आज यहाँ पर आए, तो इसके लिए हमारी बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं आपके साथ हैं। मैम आप कुछ कहना चाहोगे डॉक्टर मनीषा?
नहीं, थैंक यू सो मच, आप सब आए, आपने ज्वाइन किया, आप सबका तहे दिल से शुक्रिया। और ऐसे ही साथ बनाए रखिए, साथ साथ चलते रहेंगे। जागरूकता में ही समझदारी है, तो जागरूक बनिए और खुश रहिए। स्टे हैप्पी एंड ब्लेस्ड। बाय बाय। Thank you, sir, for
Good night.
joining.
Good
Thank
night,
you, Dr.
everyone.
Rutul.
Good night. Good
Okay,
night.
Good
thank you.
night. Good night.
Thank you, Riddhi. Thank you, Rutul.
Thank
Okay.
you.